Shantell Jeter.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. So Shantell runs an all-girls basketball camp. You got it, girl?
Correct.
You got it, girl. Now, what made you start this?
Actually, before I get started, I just wanted to pass these to Pebbles real quick.
Oh my God.
What do you got?
Oh my Pebbles.
What is it?
Wait until you see.
Polaroids. Oh my God.
And she sent Kleenex too, so we know what's about to happen.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Can we wait and do this after?
What is it?
No.
What are they? Let's look.
Oh my gosh. Wow, I look. Oof.
I think this, you know why I think this is so important? Because what you do for young ladies, I have to imagine that some of it has to do with the impact that Pebbles had on you.
Well, what the hell's the impact? Tell us what's in the pictures.
I know. What's happening?
Okay, let me.
Oh God.
All right, so
It's
hold
just.
on.
Mujer, habla.
Oh, look this shit. Oh.
God,
Hey, there's the other one.
So there's
Hey,
a lot.
thank you.
There's pictures of Pebbles at when we were at our other radio station, and just a lot of pictures of her with a bunch of different kids. And it looks like it's at some sports.
So that's at Rogers Park, actually. I was in
Event.
5th grade. And we used to listen to the radio a lot.
Yeah.
And I wanted, so again, my mom's in here with me. We still don't know how we got you. And I'm still trying to figure that out. Like, if it was now, we'd probably be social media. But I think I wrote a letter. I think she called, but we wanted you to come to field day. So you came to Rogers Park in Brighton and you hung out with us for the day.
Let me look at these.
And so when I met Leroy a couple weeks ago, I told my mom, find those pictures. And we told him about them. He was like, you have to bring them.
Oh my God.
That's
love it.
hilarious.
Then, okay, since you're saying that, let me say this to you, because I know one of your recent awards came from the Reggie Lewis Center. I went to school with Reggie, and Reggie was one of my friends. And I know as people, a lot of younger people don't necessarily now know unless people tell them who Reggie was. And you continuing his legacy and doing the things that I know would have made him so proud, like that just makes me so happy. Oh my God. So thank you for what you do.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
Every time we have a black female in here, they have a connection to Pebbles. This is not the first time that someone was going like, by the way, Pebbles, you were my
for the
Girl Scout
tissue.
leader or something.
And we were
do you want
talking
this?
off air about just the impact and how. Okay, so obviously, I volunteered for coaching cheerleading for over 20 years, and I just feel like the impact that it makes for us. That's the thing, is that people don't realize, is knowing that years later, when these young ladies become women and they come up to you, and I'm sure you get it all the time, I'm sure, and they tell you how well they're doing and how grateful you feel when that happens. It's just, there's really nothing that can describe that feeling.
I was literally
knowing
just
that.
telling you that. I
Yeah.
always encourage young people to go back to your school, go see your coach,
Yep.
text them, reach out to them, and let them know how much they mean to you and just the impact that they had on you. It's so important to them.
So just to be clear, if you can, just explain to the listeners out there what exactly you do.
Again, my name is Shantell Jeter, from Boston, born and raised. I went to Boston Public Schools. I currently work for Boston Public Schools as a project manager, where I'm able to oversee projects that support students in our entire district. I also am the founder of a program called You Got It Girl. We see young ladies ages 6 to 16 in the summer. Shout out to Manual College for hosting us.
Oh, I
they've
used to
been
coach there.
Wonderful to us. You got to come see us in the summer.
I love it. Does Andy still coach
Of
the
course
women's
Andy is
basketball
still
team?
over
Shout
there.
out to Andy. Awesome. I love Andy.
I love
Great
that. I'll
guy.
send him this later. But yeah, so Andy's still over there. The facilities are amazing. Our young ladies are, again, ages 6 to 16. They're on the campus from 8:30 to 4 each day. They eat lunch in the cafeteria each day. This summer, I would love to have some of our older ladies spend the night so that they can get the full college experience. So we're going on year 4.
I love it.
That's great.
Love it.
Now,
Helping
about-
kids is huge, man. I mean, because I did not participate in sports as a kid, so I got into a lot of
A lot of what?
well, it was fun at the time, but looking in retrospect, I probably shouldn't have done some of the things I did as a young kid.
So it was about maybe, I want to say 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. My time is all off. Anyways, remember when I was doing the play-by-play at the Garden?
Oh yeah, where the guy broke his leg or whatever.
Yeah, like dislocated his knee and whatnot. So I'm sitting there, and let's just be honest, there wasn't a lot of impressive basketball. However, Shantell
Yeah.
and her team that was some of the best basketball I had seen in a long time. The structure, the selfishness of like just it didn't exist. They were just open, communicating. It didn't matter who shot the ball. And I was like, who is in charge of this? Who is coaching? And here she is.
Oh,
so
that's
she
how
does
you
a
met her?
phenomenal. Yes,
Yeah.
phenomenal. Well, her
We met
mom.
my mom.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
went up to him. She was like, "You got to meet him. You got to go meet him."
But
That's
great
funny.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's good about like youth sports because it's not about being the best. That's kind of like when it sucks when you get the parents who are pains in the ass,
Ugh,
and it's like they think their kid's gonna be the next pro, and it's
Talk
like
about it.
that's not what it's about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That
Well, I'm
almost
sure you've
ruins it.
experienced.
Parents are ruining sports.
Yeah,
Not all of them.
right.
Again, like you said, I try to tread lightly in this area. If you know me, you know that I don't mind being the person to step up and speak out about issues. But I think we can all sit here and complain about it. What are we going to do about it? I've been talking to a lot of different folks who do basketball in the city. Vinny with Shooting Touch. I love the work that they do over there. They're doing a lot of things outside of basketball, like the things we do in our program. We teach our girls about research. They learn double dutch. They did a step performance at the end of the camp season this year. How do we teach them other things through sport?
Right.
So we start with basketball to get the girls comfortable. Basketball is an easy sport to teach, an easy sport to learn once they get that confidence, and now they want to try double dutch.
Right.
Now they want to try something else. We do social skills as well. We do a little bit of everything. I don't know any other program that is doing all of the things we're doing for girls. We are trying to develop young ladies into powerful, strong, and just young ladies who are not scared.
Yeah.
I think as girls, people always tell us to, relax. You're being too loud. You're doing too much. And I tell ladies, no, do more. And keep doing it.
So how do you? By the way, we're talking to Shantell Jeter. She runs an all-girls basketball camp. You got it, girl. How do you deal with parents? Because it's funny, if you have your kid like in a ceramics camp, you're not going to the person leading it going, yo, my kid, did you see the bowl my kid made? They need to make you need to focus on my kid. They make the best freaking cups and bowls. But when it comes to sports, the parents kind of try and get up in your mix. And sometimes I know a couple of people who have left coaching, not because of the kids, but because they're like, I don't want to deal with these freaking parents,
Yeah.
How do you deal with the parents when they do that?
I think when it comes to like coaching high school sports, I hope that folks have a supportive athletic director, supportive admin, because that's what it's about, right? We all need to stand together. I think parents have a hard time focusing on the whole team when they have a child. I don't have kids, so I don't understand that, right? But as the coach, all of the kids are my kids. And when you have a larger team, it's going to be hard to play everyone. When your child is not as skilled as other people, you got to understand they might not play as much as other people, right? And you're setting them up to believe that in life that it works like that, because it doesn't, and in sport you can learn about life, and you're gonna lose, and you might not get picked, but you got to go play and try harder. You're teaching them to give up, you're teaching them to look for a way out. So for me, I can't stay in a space like that if I feel restricted or I feel like the parents are doing too much. I got to go do my own thing.
Yeah.
I have a perfect example of a story that goes with that. I coached a girl years ago, and she wasn't very skilled, and so she was in the back for like a lot, and I could tell her self-esteem was getting a little shot, but I would constantly go to her and say, listen, every single person on this mat is an integral part of the team, and without you, we're not going to do as well. And guess what she's doing now? She is a supermodel now.
Wow.
Legit. Walks
Damn.
New York runway fashion weeks and stuff.
Okay.
And she always says to this day, like, those were learning points for her to don't give up on anything. Like, you could not, maybe this isn't for you, but maybe it's you're learning skills that will help you to do this now.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Just
All right.
don't give up.
So Shantell, thanks for coming in. And how can people connect if they are interested in this?
So right now we currently have Instagram. It's You Got It Girl. I'm sorry. It's You Got It Girl LLC. And then I also have a coach Instagram, Coach Shantell, Shantell. Please reach out if you want to learn more about what we're doing, if you want to support in any way. We are growing every year, hopefully eventually have more than one site. If you know me, I love talking to people and connecting and finding ways to get other people involved with my kids and all of the kids in Boston. So again, if you want to support young people in any way, even if it's not just girls, please reach out to me.
Yeah. Pebbles, you have
Thank
one
you.
final thing to ask?
No, I was just asking. I mentioned when we were talking about, it's like you're building not only players, but you're building like great human beings. Because I saw the I Got It pledge that you have for the girls, and I just think that it's amazing. It reminded me, because I was a Girl Scout leader too, that we had a pledge, and a couple of the things you have is show up as my best self, take care of my teammates and the ball at all times. So it's not just about you, like ignore negative and unkind opinions of others. And I just think that that's all. It's so important that you're helping just build great people.
Thank you.
So.
All right, cool. Thank
There it
you
is.
for coming in, Shantell.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.